Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me for this yummy hip opening flow. Today we're going to be working on strengthening and opening the hip region especially. So if you know you're a bit tighter in the inner and outer hip area, you can go ahead and grab some blocks, and when you're ready, you can go ahead and meet me on the mat. So when you guys are ready, we're actually going to start in a child's pose. So you can go ahead and bring the knees a little wider than hips distance. Bring the toes to touch. Slowly start to melt your forehead down onto the mat, pressing down in both hands here. You can go ahead and start connecting with your breath, closing your eyes. Really trying to make our inhalations and exhalations fluid as possible, with equal inhalations and exhalations. Two more breaths here. On your next inhale, slowly start to walk your right hand beside your right hip. Take a big exhalation. On your inhale, slowly rise up. Your left arm comes and reach up overhead. Look over your right arm. Option to keep your bum down, seated on your heels, or maybe lift up. Exhale. Take a big inhale, reach with your left hand. On your exhalation, we're going to sway, come back to that center position. Take a big inhale, same thing on the other side. So option to maybe stay seated on heels or lift up. Exhale, same thing. Come back through the center. Inhale, press down. Exhale, come through the center. Inhale. Exhale. Last one on each side. Inhale, lift up, maybe. Reach. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, come back to your child's pose. You can start to bring maybe the legs a bit more parallel. Really plant the hands down onto the mat. On your next inhale, tuck chin to chest, really round with the upper back, roll forward. Exhale. Drop the belly, lift the gaze, lift the tail. Glide it all the way back. So inhale. Same thing, roll forward, cat pose. Exhale. Drop the belly, lift the tail, lift the gaze. Glide it all the way back. Taking a few more like this. Inhale, roll forward, taking cat pose. Exhale, a cow. Drop the belly, lift the tail, lift the gaze, glide all the way back. Once more, inhale, roll forward. Exhale, drop the belly, lift the tail, lift the gaze. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, drop the belly, lift the tail, tuck the back toes. Let your hips glide you all the way back to downward facing dog. When you make it here, maybe you need to readjust yourself. Maybe you want to start pedaling out the legs. Really making sure that you're pressing into both hands. Imagine that your armpits are looking at each other. We're going to take these spinal waves again, but in downward facing dog. So whenever you're ready, take a big inhale, roll forward, chin to chest. On your shoulders over your wrists. Exhale. Drop the belly. Bend the knees as much as you need here. Let your hips glide you all the way back. Again, inhale, roll forward. Exhale. Drop the belly, lift the tail, lift the gaze. Head is the last thing to come back down. Again, inhale, roll forward. Exhale. Drop the belly, lift the tail, lift the gaze. One last time like this. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale. Drop the belly, lift the tail, lift the gaze. This time when you make it back, let your right leg lift up towards the sky. Coming into a three-legged dog. On your next inhale, slowly let your right leg bend and your hip kind of open towards the side. We're going to take a few bend knee circles here whenever you're ready. 1, 2, 3. Can keep it to the side, see how it feels. On your next inhale, bring it back to center, square out the hips, straighten out your leg. Next inhale, take knee to nose. Exhale, lower foot down in between your hands. Tuck your back toes. Take a big inhale, high lunge. Arms rise up overhead. Exhale, tap it down, lift it up. For 1, 2, last one, exhale, 3, hold it. This time lower it down. Inhale, we're gonna take a sway to the side, so plant your left hand, sway towards your left with your right arm. Exhale, bring it back to center, same thing on the other side. Letting your hips sink down towards the mat. Exhale, bring it back to center. Take a full breath here. Plant the back toes, lift it up. High lunge. Take a big inhale. Exhale, sway forward. Inhale, exhale. Plant your hands back down on the mat. You're gonna lower your foot down, bring it at a 45-degree angle, both heels are parallel. Take a wide enough stance here so that your thigh bone are parallel to the mat, the ground. On your next inhale, you're gonna take your right fingertips, bring it toward the inside. Slowly take a twist. Lifting your left hand up towards the sky. Maybe shifting your gaze. On your next inhale, slowly lift it up. Warrior two. Square up your hips. We have a tendency to shift a little forward here, so maybe you want to shift it back. Take a big inhale, shift it forward. We're going to reverse our warrior. Exhale, take a side bend to the front. Inhale, we're going to sway forward, coming into a side lunge. So slowly try lower your bum down towards the mat, keeping your knee in line with your heel. Only if it's available to you, go ahead and take a twist. Wrap your left hand around, looking over your right shoulder. Next, inhale, bring your hands back, center. Exhale. Take a big inhale. We're gonna lift it back up, bring it back into our high lunge. So twist it. Arms come up overhead. Exhale. Plant the hands back on the mat. Walk it back. Downward facing dog. So we're gonna do the same thing here on the other side. Starting with our spinal waves. Take a big inhale. Chin to chest, roll forward. Exhale. Drop the belly, lift the tail, lift the gaze. Again, inhale, roll forward. Exhale. Drop the belly, lift the tail, lift the gaze. Last one, inhale, roll forward. Exhale. Drop the belly, lift the tail, lift the gaze. This time, left leg, rise up. Your next exhale, let that left leg bend. Gonna take these knee circles again for 3. So when you're ready, go ahead and 1. Try and lead with your knee here. 2, 3. Let it hang. Really open your hip. Next inhale, bring it back to center. Straighten out that leg. Next inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, put your foot in between your hand. Inhale, high lunge. The pulses again. When you're ready, 1, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. 2, exhale, 3, hold. This time lower to a low lunge. On your inhale this time, plant your right hand down, and we're gonna sway towards the right first. Exhale, bring it back to center. Sway towards the left. Exhale, back to center. Arms straight overhead. One full breath here. Inhale, take the back toes. Lift it up. On your next exhale, sway forward. Inhale, exhale, and the hands down. Same thing here, 45-degree angle with the back foot. Making sure you have a wide enough stance. Take a big inhale. Plant the left fingertips down on the mat. Twist it up. Maybe look up. Next inhale, slowly lift it up. Warrior two. Take a big inhale, shift it forward, reverse. Exhale, bend to the front. Inhale, coming into that lunge on the other side. So lowering down towards the mat if possible. Maybe take a twist here. Wrap your arm around. Next inhale, bring your hands back in prayers, heart. Take a big inhale, lift up, come back to the high lunge. Exhale, put the hands back down. Walk it back, now we're facing dog. Coming into that lunge on the other side. So lowering down towards the mat if possible. Maybe take a twist here. Wrap your arm around. Next inhale, bring your hands back in prayers, heart. Take a big inhale, lift up, come back to the high lunge. Exhale, put the hands back down. Walk it back, now we're facing dog. We're gonna take a few spinal waves again. So in your next inhale, tuck chin to chest, roll forward. Exhale, drop the belly with the tail, lift the gaze. Again, inhale, roll forward. Exhale, drop the belly with the tail, lift the gaze. Last one, inhale, roll forward. Exhale, drop the belly, lift the tail, lift the gaze. This time let your right leg lift up towards the sky. Your next inhale, tuck knee to nose. Exhale, lower the foot down. Inhale, lift up. Arms raise up overhead, high lunge. Exhale, lower the back knee down. This time, inhale, sway to the front. Kind of shift your way back into a half split. Exhale, maybe let it melt towards your thigh. On your next inhale, chin to chest, coming back to that straight back. We're gonna take a few spinal waves here. Exhale and melt. Again, straight back. Last one like this. This time, just let it melt towards your thigh. Next inhale, shift the weight forward. Slowly walk your foot out towards the side, coming into a lizard pose here. So start by planting your hands down on the mat. Wrists are in line with your heel. Really let your hips sink down towards the mat. Option to maybe bring your forearms down on the mat, making sure if you do this, that elbows are in line with your heel. On your next inhale, option to plant the left forearm down on the mat, taking a twist, so open your right leg out, pressing with your hand, opening your chest up towards the sky. Next inhale, option to kick the back foot into your right hand. Take a big inhale, get that counter stretch, or really pull with your back foot into your hands. Kind of get maybe a back stretch. Exhale, kick it towards your butt. Inhale, again, getting that counter stretch. Exhale, kick it towards your butt. One last time. This time we're going to hold it for 2 breaths. Your next exhale, slowly lower the back foot down. Walk your foot in between your hand. Kind of lower it down, coming into a half pigeon pose here. So we're going to take a few pulses here, wherever you are. You just want to make sure that your front foot is parallel to the top of the mat, foot is flexed. Bring your hands by your side. Then lift your arms up overhead. Take a big inhale through the back toes. Lift up. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Lift up. Exhale, lower down. Last one. Exhale, lower down. This time we're gonna do 3 more, but untuck the back foot. Take a big inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Lower your hands by your side. On this time, inhale, kind of bring your fingertips forward. We're gonna take a few circles, leading with your chest. Just follow your breath here. Just to kind of warm up. Two more breaths here. On your next inhale, maybe start to walk the hands forward, melt the chest down towards the mat. Two more breaths here. And your next inhale, slowly walk your hands back up. Plant the hands down. Plant your right foot back in between your hands. Take a big inhale. Coming back into your high lunge. Straight to the front. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, put your hands down. Inhale, maybe bring your hands a bit more in front of you. Take a big exhale. Inhale, take your left leg up towards the sky. Coming into this kind of L shape here. Exhale. Bend the knee. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, kick your back. Inhale, lift knee to chest. Rise up. Cactus the arms. Next inhale, maybe grab onto your big toe. Exhale, kick it. Straighten it in front of you. And next inhale, maybe bring it out to the side. Getting that side stretch here. Next inhale, bring it back in front. Exhale, bring it back to the beginning position. Exhale, lower the foot down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, glide it down. Coming into a forward fold, maybe grab onto your opposite elbow. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold wherever you are. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, left leg, raise up again into this L shape. This time, inhale. Exhale, kick it back. Plant the hands back down. Step back, downward facing dog. Gonna do the same thing on the other side. Take a big inhale, tuck chin to chest. Roll forward. Exhale, drop the belly. Lift the tail, lift the gaze. Again. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, drop the belly, lift the tail, lift the gaze. Last one. Exhale, drop the belly, lift the tail. This time let your left leg lift up towards the sky. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, lower your foot down onto the mat. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, lower down, low lunge. Inhale, straight to the front. Exhale, shift it back. Kind of this half split here. Take a big inhale. Exhale, maybe melt it towards your leg. Take a big inhale, tuck chin to chest. Coming into that straight back. Exhale, let it melt. Again, inhale, straight back. Exhale, melt. Straight back. This time, let it melt onto your leg. Next, inhale, shift the weight forward. Walk your foot to your side. Coming into your lizard pose here. Making sure that your wrists are in line with your ankle here. So maybe you're here, wrists are aligned with your heel. Maybe you lower down onto the forearms, keeping the elbows in line with your heel. On your next inhale, maybe you open towards the left side, pushing with your left hand. Next inhale, maybe you kick the back foot, grab it with your left hand. Take a big inhale, get that counter stretch, really press, pull with the foot. Exhale, kick it towards your bum. Inhale, get that counter stretch. Exhale. Last one like this. Exhale. Keep it there for 2 more breaths. Exhale, let it lower down towards the mat. Walk your left foot in between your hands. Kind of come into your half pigeon pose here again. Making sure that your front foot is parallel towards the mat. Foot is flexed. Hands are by your side. When you're ready, inhale. Arms rise up overhead. Come into prayer. Start with the pulses. Inhale, tuck back toe, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Lift up, exhale. Last one. Exhale. Untuck the back toes, same thing. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Exhale. Bring your hands by your side. On your next inhale, plant your fingertips forward, taking these circles again, just following your own breath here. Just settling into the pose. Feeling out the shape. Two more breaths here. On your next inhale, slowly start to walk the hands forward. Maybe melt the chest down on the mat. Two more breaths here. Your next inhale, so you walk your hands back, plant the hands down, click the back toe, plant the foot back in between your hands. On your inhale, maybe bring the fingertips a little bit more in front of you. Exhale, kick back with that right foot, kind of coming into this L shape here. Inhale, tuck chin to chest, coming up. Inhale, maybe grab the big toe. Exhale, kick it forward. Inhale, maybe bring it up to the side. Bring it back in front. Starting position, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, melt. Inhale, rise up. Half forward fold. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plant your hands back down. Step back. Shift the weight forward. Maybe plant the knees down on the mat, chaturanga. 2, up dog or cobra. Lower the feet down on the mat. On your exhale, shift the weight back with your hips, coming into the child's pose here. Inhale, shift it back to the front. We're gonna take a frog pose here. So option 2, maybe keep one knee on the mat and one knee on the floor. I find it easier for me to glide. We want knees to be in line with each other and ankles to be a little bit more out. So whenever you're ready, choose whatever variation that feels best for you. Maybe you prefer planting the forearms down on the mat. Maybe you'd rather just have your chest fully laying down. Wherever you are, just breathe. Three more breaths here. Next inhale, shift your hips back. Big toes come together. Try and let your bum sink down towards the floor. All right, you can bring your legs together. Maybe give them a little bit of a shake. I'm gonna face this way, but you can keep facing that way just so you can see a little bit better. We're gonna take a wide leg forward fold here. Starting by just simply taking a few pelvic rocks forward. We're just gonna do like 5 like this. Slowly start to walk your hands a bit forward. Maybe melt the chest down on the floor. Next inhale, plant the hands back down. Bring your legs together. Maybe give them a shake side to side. We're gonna come and lay on our backs. Slowly. You can go ahead and maybe readjust yourself like I need to. And straighten out your legs in front of you. Next inhale, bring your right leg up on top of you. Next inhale, do the same thing with the left one. Next inhale, bring your right leg in front of the left one. Bend both legs on the exhale. Go ahead and grab onto the outside of both feet, heading into Supine Mukasana. So you want to go ahead and maybe try and bring your thighs as close to your chest as you can. So maybe you're here. Maybe you can start and bring both feet out into kind of like this T shape, pressing down towards the mat. Two more breaths here. Next inhale, slowly lower the foot back. Inhale, bring the legs back straight in front of you and switch it. Same thing. Exhale, bend both legs. Same thing on the other side. So flex both feet. Start by maybe simply trying to bring your thighs as close to your chest as you can. Then work on straighten out the legs into this kind of T shape here. Pressing down towards the ground. Two more breaths here. Inhale, straighten the legs back up on top of you. You can go ahead and grab onto the outside of both feet, coming into happy baby, pressing down towards the ground. Maybe taking some rocks from side to side. Option here to maybe straighten out the legs. Next inhale, slowly grab onto the outside of both feet. Coming into a happy baby pose. Maybe you want to take some rocks from side to side. On your next inhale, this is really bothering me. On your next inhale, maybe you want to attempt and straighten out the legs. Two more breaths here. Next inhale, bring it back. Slowly bring your thighs and tuck your thighs to your chest. Maybe give yourself a little hug. Rocks from side to side. And your next exhale, slowly straighten out the legs. Arms are straight out by your side, coming into Shavasana. We're going to end this practice by taking a few breaths. We're going to finish this practice by taking a few breaths in Shavasana. As always, thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.